Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon from London, and we are back with a new episode of Voice of Emirates. Voice of United Arab Emirates is a show which highlights the talents, capability, and a very nice, special professional skills who are inspiring their nation and creating a pride for them. So this program is always full of discussions, inspiration, motivational talks, and lot of impact for us to learn, share, and network. Today, I'm blessed to have a guest who has received an award from the ruler of Abu Dhabi, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed and bin Zayed, and I will go to Abu Dhabi, and where my co-host is going to join us. Please welcome Salma Al Kubaisi, live from Abu Dhabi.
Assalamu alaikum and thank you so much, Dr. Musa. I'm so excited to host our Jiu-Jitsu champion, Abdullah Sinani, who's playing a good Japanese sport, which is a martial kind of family of martial Japanese art. It's a system of a closed, compact, unarmed technique that can be used as a defensive manner with the opponent. So I'm so excited to see host Abdullah Sinani with us today to go over his journey.
That's great, and we have a video for him to play today before
Yes.
we start. So let's have a video, ladies and gentlemen.
Protect my energy from your bad aura. Now my past go say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go receive my rhythm, flow like a river. If you get your back, come on, go and sit down. I go just para, come on my trigger. I go just stay, follow my dream.
The person you are trying to call is currently busy. Busy in a world that needs no buffering.
Oh, that's amazing. We have a
That's
guest who can jump from the air, who can go deep in the water, and who is amazing in all the way you can imagine an active and thrilling life. So, Selma, I give the
Yep.
mic to you and start your formal interview and discussions with Abdullah.
Yes, please. Thank you, Dr. Musa. So, Abdullah, welcome to the show and
Hello,
good evening. How are you?
good evening. I'm good, thank you. Thank you
It's
for
very
hosting me,
exciting.
Salma and Dr. Musa.
Welcome to the show, and we are so excited. You are one of the talented and great achiever of a very technique or specific sport in the UAE. Can you tell us how you started initially?
Well, as an athlete, I started on 1998 in the school.
Okay.
I was chosen to be one of the handball players for Al Jazeera club in Abu Dhabi. I represented the club for 7 years. Achievement, we did win local achievement for the whole 7 years. We were always in the first place.
That's
with a gold
amazing.
medal. Yes, yes. But then 2013, I graduated from school, and then I have decided to study abroad. That's when I joined ADNOC. I was sent to study in UK as a marine engineering for 4 years.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
So you're in the marine as well. That's great.
Yes, yes. I studied marine engineering. I worked on the board of the ships as a marine engineering for 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years. We were usually sailing from Abu Dhabi to Tokyo. Yeah.
That's interesting experience, huh?
Yes, yes. Actually, I loved working on the ship. It was an interesting work.
Excellent.
But just the rotation was a little bit hard. We had to work 2 months on, 2 months off. So this is the reason I had to change my job and transfer to the main office.
Oh,
That's amazing. So let's talk about his transformation as a player.
Well, after I finished university, in the university time, I was just going to the gym, just like, normal workout, weightlifting. After graduation, I kept that like a bodybuilding sport for quite a time, till I joined the national service. Joined the national service in 2015. And then in there, they were forcing us to practice jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, it was part of the training. But before joining the national service, I never liked this kind of sport.
That's very contradictory.
Yeah, I never liked, but I didn't try it. I don't know why I didn't like it, but I still didn't.
Until you tried
try it. Yeah, until I tried it. I was 31 years old back then. And one of the coaches, he just told me, like, you are really ready for this. You're good. You're physically ready. All you need is to start your technique, and you will do really good in that sport. So after 2015, 2016, again, I joined Al Jazeera Club. I went back to Al Jazeera Club, but as jiu-jitsu.
So that was the turning point, I think, in your sports.
Yes, I started with them as a professional jiu-jitsu fighter, and I was getting a very positive feedback from the coaches and everybody. I started to compete, and I was getting like medals, usually top 3. And that was the changing point when I realized that I judged something I never tried all this life, but it turned out to be like one of the best things I've ever tried.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so in that point, and then I never judged anything until I tried. That's why when you saw my videos, I was flying or diving and all these things.
That's amazing. A lot of people actually want to jump from the plane, but they have a feeling of they're
Fear.
scared. And a lot of people want to do scuba diving. Again, they have a fear of drowning. So, what you feel when you jump from the plane and when you go deep in the water? What are your feelings?
Well, to be honest, when I wanted for skydiving, uh, I I told you after the jiu-jitsu, I thought I will try everything I can try. So I was on my phone and I saw people jumping. So I said, okay, I should try this one as well. And the skydive center is just here in Dubai. I joined them. Um, First time we went up by the plane, we reached the 4,000 feet. It started to rain.
Rain.
Yeah, it started to rain. So the instructor told me, you cannot jump. We have to go back down. We went back down. And then second time we went up, it started to rain again. And
That's
That's amazing.
it's a sign. It's
What
a
a
sign.
coincidence.
yeah. And then I was like, okay, third time, if it rains, means that it's a sign. I will just cancel the whole thing. But third time we went up, and luckily, yeah, we jumped. Was scary. Yes, was scary. Too much things was going on in my head, like what if, what if, what if. But what if it can be anywhere, not only in skydiving.
True.
So I just stopped thinking and just enjoy the moment. And now I have over 700 jumps. No
Wow.
accident, no incident, nothing.
Alhamdulillah.
That's amazing. Actually,
Yeah,
it's
alhamdulillah.
we say that it's just a one-time fear. If you unfear it, then the sky is the limit, and you did it. That's the great achievement.
Exactly.
And how about going deep in the water? What is the feeling when you go deep in the water?
Actually, water scares me more than the sky.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I am a little bit scared from closed places.
Hmm.
So this was a little bit a challenge for me. I was like, okay, I need to break this fear.
Yeah.
I started the course, but this is a free diving, not scuba diving.
Ah, it's a free diving, yes. Okay.
Free diving, yes, yes. So I started the course, and strange, the course was all about, it's all mental. For the free diving, it's more about mental, more than
Hmm.
the dive itself and holding the breath.
Hmm.
It's how you relax your brain, how you relax your thoughts. It's like meditation, and then you just relax and you go deep in the water. You will
Hmm.
consume less oxygen and you can stay more. So it's really, really helped me to relax and to control my mental, I don't know how to say it. Like mentally, I have control over my
It gave you a
brain.
stress-free calmness,
Yes,
and your
yes,
body gets
because
cool, and
yes,
you really
exactly.
excited.
Because if you
Uh,
are deep down without
hmm.
oxygen, there's no space to panic.
That's great.
You
I
you
guess this
really
is an
need to be
exercise
relaxed.
we can introduce to a lot of females that we have on our forum, Salma, because a lot of
Yes,
females need calmness and they are finding in different places
it
yoga
will
and
really help.
it will
It will
really
really
help.
help.
And
Yes, yes.
Abdullah can be a great advisor, coach, and player for them because he has experienced and he's trained for it. I guess everything has some good to exchange and get information. I mean, I see that this is a very lovely information that sea, going deep in the sea,
Yes,
can bring calmness and
exactly.
relaxation.
It's not only about how you go deep and what you see down, or it's more mentally.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, Salma.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want to flashback, like Abdullah, you mentioned earlier, like you actually like the sport from the beginning of your life. So you were saying that you enjoy going to the gym, you like to be an athlete by nature. So when you realized you are passionate about sports, maybe the direction was not there to know what's your talent exactly. So I really appreciate when يعني, people like your while you were in the national service, that trainer maybe unleashed this and really encourage you to maybe enlightened you to join the jiu-jitsu, which you earlier did not like until you tried. So when you realize that and you change your thoughts about the sport as a whole, how did you feel after? So you have a career now in this sports career, let's say. How do you feel about it?
Well, first I was a little bit sad, but still not sad, like because I find out this a little bit late. I was 31 years old.
It's never too late.
It's never too late, exactly. That's why I keep going. So because after I graduate from school, I stopped the handball as a professional athlete. Then I was focusing on my study, and then I told you I was just doing gym workouts, and so I thought I was left behind on the sport industry until I was again in the national service. Mainly, the people was with me similar to my age, was around 25 to 30 years old. And then again, on the sport classes, on the run classes, on the push-ups, everything, I was the best. So they give me they reward me as a first on the sport. So then I realized.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then I realized I was not back on the sport industry. I'm still physically fine. Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to tell us about the Golden Medal Awards, the competitions in the army. I read about. It was you were actually awarded by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, our current ruler. So your experience in that, how did it happen? How did you receive it? How happy you were there at that moment?
Well, first, as I was a Al Jazeera player for Al Jiu-Jitsu, I received a call from my unit in the army that I used to be when I was in the national service. And they told me there's a competition happening between the units and the all army in the United Arab Emirates. And it will be like a very tough competition because there's no level. It's open level. Means the belt, because they have belts, blue, white, red, black, and so this was open belt. So you can face like a very experienced guy or a new guy. It depends on the tournament. And they called me and they said, we chose you to be one of on our team, in our unit. I accepted that. I was scared a little bit, to be honest. I went there. First day, I had 4 fights. I won all of them, alhamdulillah. And then the second day was the final. In the final, so they changed the setup of the competition. In the final, it was a little bit scary, to be honest. It was like a big place with lots of people coming from the army, and sound very high and supporting. I was a little bit panic and stressed, but alhamdulillah, I won.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, I won. And
the rank?
First, I got the gold medal on my category, in my weight.
Very
in my
good.
weight, yes.
So Abdullah is a gold medalist, and he was invited by His Highness in his palace, and
Yes, after that competition, yes. I didn't know that he will invite the winners. After 3 or 4 months after the competition ends, we received text messages that we are invited to His Highness Palace for the award. I didn't believe it, to be honest. I called my other friend. I told him, "Did you receive a message?" He said, "Yeah, I did." And then we were very happy. And then actually, they canceled even. The award was like 2 weeks after, and then they sent us another message that it has been canceled, and we were sad again. And then we received a message
Tension.
again. It was yes. But it happened. We went there. It was an amazing experience.
Definitely,
I,
definitely. It's an
yes,
amazing experience, amazing,
it's
it's a
a day to
proud moment.
remember.
It's a proud moment for like any guy who received this, especially in sports.
It's very
Oh,
sweet feeling, like you, and it looks like a vision of a leader that how concerned they are for their soldiers, for the people who has extra talent. So because these kind of good gestures can give a great motivation to talent for the whole life. This appreciation goes forever. What do you think, Abdullah? Do you carry this feeling forever?
Yes, of course. And I will tell you something. Like since I was in this industry, like jiu-jitsu, it's it's since 2016 until now. It's 7 years, and I can see the difference in the new generation, the new kids in the school, because they're teaching them jiu-jitsu in school, and I can see the difference on the way they think and how they take the sports and how they take care of themselves, food, training, and you can see how physically they're fit and they have a more like a self-confidence. So it's really changing. And I think by years and years, it will change the whole generation.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like, I know what Sheikh Muhammad wants to, I can
vision.
see what he wants. Yeah, the vision.
Yes,
That's
true.
great. And we are
Yeah.
almost in the end of our discussion. So I would ask you to advise to the youth and the people watching you that how they should transform themselves into a profession which can bring a lot of positivity and calmness and change in the life.
Yeah, first I would say never judge something without trying. This is my main lesson. And then second thing, yeah, I think everybody knows sport is very important. Like it will affect your mood, your lifestyle, everything, even your physical appearance.
True.
So yeah, I would suggest like, people if they can, I will advise them if they can look into their food, sports, and sleeping. If they can fix these three things, I think everything in their life will be much better and healthier.
That's great. I guess it's a great advice, and I want
Mm.
to thank you for joining us today and giving your valuable insights for our audience. There is a lot of learning in this, and you are a hope, you are an inspiration, and you are a motivation for the Emirates. May God bless you always. And thank you, Salma, for
Thank
joining
you.
live from Abu Dhabi and introducing us with Abdullah. We are very blessed. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, we will close the program formally. And with a new guest next time, we will
Sure.
join you on the same time. Till then, wherever you are, whatever you do, just take care of you and your people around you. Thank you very much. Good night. Mas salama.